Good morning, world. Citizens of the world. We're back. Nah, I know I haven't been pretty much audible and visible to the world for a while now, since not posting, um, on YouTube here. Still learning how this whole thing works out, how it's going to, look. Um, so I wanted to share just a few updates about what I've been doing. You can see I love my city. That's what I'll be focused on my channel. Just to reiterate for those who don't know, my name is Teray Rogers. I'm a teacher in LA. Um, we got to do a lot as these young activists and teachers out here, which I fall in that category of. But I just like I said, wanted to share a few updates about what I've been up to, and I hope that I'm audible. I'm being heard audibly. Um, I appreciate you all. Appreciate those who are watching, those who are listening. Um, I'm just chilling right now. Actually, I have a training coming up with this new organization that I'm with called City Plants. Take a look right there. And City Plants is great. The organization has done so much for the city. Um, Organizing tree planting events, tree giveaways, educational materials for communities. Even my community, where I'm at right now, Inglewood. Um, so actually, let's get out of here. Just take a look. Last week, we were able to plant about 20 trees right along this corridor right here. You see some more right there. They pretty much go down the street. So, yeah, I just want you guys to get involved. Get your free trees. Everyone in LA gets 7 free trees with this grant. 7. And we'll deliver 2 of them. The larger ones, we'll deliver them for you free of charge, and we'll plant them in front of your home. Even if you live in an apartment complex, if we have the space to plant it, such as these right here, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I helped plant some of these trees on this side, which I'm very glad to be a part of. And seeing this change, right? Because it's important. Look at all this beauty around here, all these homes. I don't live on this block. I live maybe about 3 blocks going north of here, right near the SoFi Stadium, which I think from here we can see. Yeah, we can see it right there. That big building towards the end, which was brought here, I want to say maybe 4 years ago from Inglewood. So, yeah, I'm going to keep this video short. It's a live. I just kind of wanted to give you all the update as to what I've been involved with. And it is urban forestry. That is my new task. I never leave my kids. I never leave my school teaching. But I've taken some time off, to be honest with you, to really focus on this work. and changing communities. Pay is pretty good, you know. I'm doing okay for myself, you know. Um, I can buy that extra cup of coffee. But look, this is why this stuff is important. And you know what? I actually let this airplane go over real quick. I don't want to distract you all. Part of living by an airport. Tons of traffic and whatnot. But I want you guys to take a look at what a little bit of my perspective. You see, they're building the Clippers' new stadium right across the street from the SoFi Stadium, which I live right by, maybe a couple of blocks away. And again, there's the SoFi Stadium. You can see it peaking above, really by those palm trees, which Inglewood is known for having palm trees go right by the airport. If you ever flown on those planes, you will clearly remember seeing the palm trees as you enter into the LAX airport. What's my point though? My point about this video is, if you want to see change in your community, if you want to see beauty and restoration and preservation for a formidable ecosystem, we all have to get involved. We all have to make our voices heard. I'm going to, with this job, I do a lot of research, a lot of fact finding and fact checking, and really archive digging, when I'm talking about, the history of the city and, what it used to look like, what the landscape was 150 years ago, which is total opposite from what it looks like today. And I'm going to put that on my thumbnails for you all to see what Inglewood actually used to look like. It's another airplane going by. So, and in fact, I'll go back to the car because I'm about to end this video. Yeah, so I'm just, there's my little pitch right there. I love LA, and I know you all do too. But this stuff is work. This is work. It's the good work too. And this is a global conversation. Climate change, environmental protection, right? Sustainability. This is stuff I've been involved in my whole life. And I want to credit my family, my mother and my grandmother particularly, for always allowing me to go out and explore. Really gave me a sense and appreciation of the natural environment. And, we are at risk. Here's the one message and, call to action, I guess I might have to say in this video, is that our children deserve this. The children of the future deserve a prosperous and clean environment. And I take that so seriously because, not just because I grew up in the inner city and I saw and escaped gangs and gang violence and whatnot, and not being acclimated in the environments to fully and solely be independent early on, as early as possible. And as I said, it helped me out. I was in various programs in Watts, particularly Compton, where my grandmother worked as a nurse. They had a lot of programs over there, and the environment is a little bit more spread out versus LA. LA is more concentrated. Going back to what I'm talking about now, Inglewood, where I live at and reside now. I'm actually even a teacher over here, but don't say anything. They just don't pay enough with the school district over here. But sure enough, I'm giving back to my community in more ways than none. And it's solely really because, honestly, just between me and the general public, you all who are supporting me and listening, you should know that I used to go to the golf course here when I was a kid. The LPGA uh, franchise had um, our tournament founders had a program for youth at the Hollywood Park Casino in the 90s. Obviously, that the Hollywood racetrack and golf course are gone now. Um, but that legacy is still felt. And of course, they've changed the stadium, and it is a nice stadium, I will admit. Although I would be interested to see how how much waste is being produced whenever they have a game or an event or something like that, and how that affects the citizens like myself that live here. But that's a whole nother conversation, a whole nother video. But for someone who grew up in the city, I remember just those little changes right there. The stadium being changed, the racetrack being gone, um, the golf course not being there. And here's the thing. And I said I was going to make a last point earlier. This is actually going to be my last point. Get out. Get out in the environment. Get out in the world. Get off that phone for a little bit. Um, it makes a world of difference. 10, 15, 20 minutes just getting out in the environment. It doesn't always have to be the park either. Just taking a nice walk really does positive work on you and your soul. You know, I'm taking this advice for myself too. I've lost so much memorabilia. That's why I really resort to sharing a lot of this stuff now on YouTube. For example, I used to have my golf course card when I was a kid. Had me with my glasses on and my buck teeth at the time. So, selfishly, I probably should have kept that at home with my grandmother and mother. But I think I shared it on social media one time, deleted that post, and then end up losing that wallet. So none of that has to do with what I'm talking about now. But it does kind of go to show. It goes to show um, that distractions get in the way, and the environment can be a kind of screen to making sure that you are staying acclimated with the greater world around you. And obviously there aren't people here from 100 years ago to know how much Inglewood has changed, but those memories are still present. I mean, if I found the photos and postcards online of what was actually happening here, anyone can. And I honestly think everyone should. I think the schools in the community should know where they come from. It doesn't take this job position. It shouldn't take this job position for me to know that. You know. So anyway, I just wanted you all to think about that, and like, subscribe, share this video, support if you can. I'll be coming back. I'm back. I'll be sharing my experiences with the world weekly, and for sure I'll be making known my environmental projects that I'm associated with now. So I thank you all for your time. It's gone a little bit too long for a quick live. I hope this is audible. Um, and yeah, thank you all for sharing your morning with me. Have a great day.